Welcome to this mini course to help you breathe in a healthier manner. We all breathe, obviously, right? Or we wouldn't be here. But the body breathes for us most of the time, and we don't even have to think about it. However, if we are thinking about our breath, if we are breathing in a more optimal way for a healthier system, both physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically, we can shift so many things in our lives. And some even say we can lengthen our lives just by the way that we breathe. You see, when we're stressed out, when life is really challenging, the breath will shift. Our thoughts change the way we breathe. Physical exercise changes the way we breathe. When we are struggling or straining or chronically stressed, our breath tends to be shorter, shallower, and higher up in our chest. And it's really not optimal. It's not oxygenating our system as well as it could. And every cell in our body needs oxygen to thrive. When we can learn to breathe in a slower, often paced rhythm, we can bring more oxygen into our whole system. We can calm our nervous system. We can get out of fight, flight, and into relax and rest and digest. We can help our immune system to function more properly. We can balance our hormones better. Um, we can slow our thought stream. We can improve our sleep, and we can lengthen our life and improve the quality of it. So, in this course, I'm going to share with you some really simple techniques that everybody can do that can help you to breathe in a healthier way. I have an assistant here. So, let's get started. So, there are really three main things that I want to share with you that can make all the difference in how healthy your breathing is for your system. And the first, as many of you have probably already heard, is breathing just through the nose. It's what our nose is designed for. It's meant to filter the air, to bring it in more slowly than the mouth, to warm the air, and to provide more nitric oxide for our cardiovascular system. So, nitric oxide is a vasodilator, it helps the blood to flow more freely. Many of us are mouth breathers. I used to be a mouth breather. When I was a kid, I got tonsillitis and strep throat all the time. I had a dry mouth. I had a very heightened sensitive nervous system and a lot of anxiety. And a lot of that was a function of breathing through my mouth. You can train your body to change your habitual breathing patterns. So you can train yourself to be a nose breather. And also, breathing through your mouth is one of the precursors for sleep apnea and snoring. Whereas if you're nose breathing, those things are also less likely to happen. So, either you can close your mouth or rest the tongue at the roof of the mouth so that the breath only flows in and out of the nose. And the nose has all these little hairs in it that will filter out the debris from the air. The mouth doesn't. So try it right now. Just close your mouth and let the breath flow in and out of your nose. And that might be how you naturally breathe, but it might not. Notice if it's easy or difficult. Great. The second thing is using our diaphragm, our main breathing muscle, rather than neck muscles or upper chest muscles or things that we sometimes use when we're experiencing stress or strain. So, the diaphragm, you may know this little quick tutorial, is a dome shaped muscle just below the rib cage above the abdomen. And as we inhale, the diaphragm contracts, it pulls down, which literally stretches open the lungs so more air flows in. The lungs are like a vacuum, air will flow where there's space, right? And as the diaphragm releases, it returns to its resting position, shrinking the lungs a bit as the air is pressed out. So when we inhale, the belly protrudes because all those internal squishy organs get displaced. The diaphragm moves down, the internal organs just get a little squished down so the belly sticks out. And as we exhale, the diaphragm moves back up and the organs return to their resting position. And this is also, if you exaggerate it, a really nice way to give those internal organs a little bit of an internal massage. Pretty simple, but not everybody is aware of that. So notice where you're feeling your breath in your body right now as you just sit here and listen to this. Is there movement in your upper chest? Is there movement in your belly? And can you reduce or prevent even any movement in the upper chest, but allow the belly to expand and return back as you breathe? So, on the inhalation, the belly widens. On the exhalation, the belly draws back inward. And you don't have to exaggerate it, but you can if you want. Allow the belly to widen, maybe in all four directions, front, back, side, and side. And then return inward. It narrows inward. It can be subtle or it can be bigger. Your choice. Just play with it. Breathing only through the nose. And as you use your diaphragm muscle to breathe, you will strengthen that diaphragm muscle, which is also responsible partly for your posture, for your pelvic floor health. It's one of the most important muscles in our bodies, so it's pretty important to strengthen it. And you just teach your body how to breathe better. And just by doing that, you might notice that the breath is a little longer, a little freer, a little softer, smoother. You might notice your nervous system calming down. Beautiful. The last part is slowing down your breath. So, again, when we're stressed or straining, we tend to breathe shorter bursts of air higher up in the chest. When we're scared, right, and that big breath in increases our heart rate. If the breath is slower and longer, the whole system is going to be more relaxed. And so, breathing just through the nose, let's try it. Let's breathe in smoothly, easily, not a big forceful breath. Just allow it in and then allow it out. And as you allow the breath to fall out, just keep exhaling. Easy breath in and an easy and maybe longer breath out. And just keep exhaling. Dropping your shoulders, softening your eyes, not forcing this. So, the natural way we're meant to breathe is just an easy, somewhat small inhale, an easy and relaxed exhale. And then there's a gentle pause at the bottom of the exhale where some of the breath is still lingering out. So it's an easy inhale, not a big inhale. We never want to gasp for air. An easy and smooth exhale as we soften. And there's a gentle pause, any length, breathing in, releasing out, and relaxing to notice. And we don't have to take the breath or pull it in, we just allow it in. We release it out and we relax and notice that softening. Allow release, let go, and relax. Receive, release, relax. That simple. Nose breathing, engaging the diaphragm muscle, and a soft, smooth, longer exhalation. Healthier breathing, healthier living. Namaste.